Picture this. You're in the middle of a heated argument, voices are raised, the air thick with tension. But what if I told you that you could end this conflict without saying a single word? Sounds impossible, right? But here's the twist. It's not just possible, it's incredibly powerful. You see, most of the time, conflict doesn't come from a lack of words. It comes from emotional reactions, miscommunication, or defensiveness. Words can escalate things even further, like adding fuel to a fire. But in the chaos of emotion, there's one tool that can actually bring the heat down. And it's silence. Well, more specifically, it's the power of nonverbal communication. Now, you might be thinking, what does silence and body language have to do with resolving conflict? A lot more than you think. In fact, studies show that over 90% of communication is nonverbal. That's right. When you're facing a tense situation, your body and presence speak louder than words ever could. Our instinct is to react when emotions are high, but often, reacting only makes things worse. By mastering nonverbal cues, you can communicate calm, understanding, and control without uttering a single syllable. You can turn the tide of any argument. I'm about to walk you through simple yet powerful techniques that help you handle conflict in a way that doesn't require words. All it takes is a shift in how you present yourself. Let's start with one of the most important elements, your posture. Now, let's talk about one of the first things people notice when they interact with you, your posture. It may seem like a small thing, but in conflict, the way you hold yourself can either escalate the tension or bring the temperature down. It's like a silent conversation happening before any words are spoken. When we're upset, our bodies often respond in ways that reflect how we're feeling. Our shoulders tense up, our arms may cross defensively, and we may even slouch, almost as if we're protecting ourselves from what's coming. This closed-off posture sends a message that you're not open to resolution, that you're on guard, and you're ready for a fight. But here's the twist. You don't have to remain stuck in that defensive stance. You have the power to change how your body speaks. When you shift to an open, grounded posture, you immediately convey something different. Standing tall, shoulders relaxed, feet planted firmly on the ground, this sends a clear message that you're present, confident, and ready to listen. This simple change can actually create an opening for calmness to enter the situation. Imagine the difference it makes when both you and the other person can feel that you're both standing on equal ground. When your posture is open and non-defensive, the conversation shifts from confrontation to connection. So next time you find yourself in a conflict, stop and pay attention to how you're standing. Are your arms crossed, or are you open to hearing the other person's perspective? This small adjustment can be the game changer that transforms tension into calm understanding. Let's dive into one of the most powerful, yet subtle forms of nonverbal communication, eye contact. It might surprise you to know how much our eyes reveal, especially when words are limited. Eye contact can either deepen the conflict or diffuse it, depending on how it's used. It's like a window to the heart, showing someone that you are truly present in the moment. In a tense situation, making eye contact can be the difference between feeling unheard or understood. When you look someone in the eyes, it shows that you're not just hearing them, you're listening. It's a sign of respect and attentiveness. This is crucial in a conflict. When emotions are high, one of the most comforting things you can offer is your presence, and your eyes can speak volumes. However, there's an art to it. Too much eye contact can feel intimidating, like you're trying to dominate the conversation. But if you shy away, it can make you seem disconnected or uninterested in resolving things. The key is balance. Maintain steady, calm eye contact, allowing the other person to feel that you're there to understand, not to challenge. It creates a safe space where they can express themselves more openly, reducing the tension in the air. And don't underestimate the power of a soft gaze. When the conversation gets emotionally charged, softening your eyes, letting them relax, can offer a silent message of empathy. It's like telling the person, I see you, and I'm here with you, even in this moment of conflict. Next time you're in a tense exchange, try focusing on the power of your gaze. It can turn a heated argument into a more productive, respectful dialogue. Now, let's talk about something that can often go unnoticed, but plays an incredibly important role in managing conflict. Your breath. Yes, breathing. It's easy to forget the power of something as simple as taking a deep breath when emotions are running high. But your breath is one of the quickest tools you have to regain control and reset your emotional state. In tense moments, it's natural for our breath to become shallow and rapid. This is the body's way of preparing for fight or flight. But when we're in conflict, shallow breathing only fuels the fire. By consciously slowing down your breath, you're signaling to your brain that it's time to calm down. You're giving your nervous system the chance to shift from a state of anxiety to one of relaxation. And here's where the magic happens. When you calm yourself, you naturally create a more peaceful environment for the other person as well. When you take a deep, measured breath, it has a subtle but powerful effect on the energy in the room. It encourages the other person to follow suit, and suddenly, the atmosphere changes from one of aggression to calm. Try this next time you feel your stress levels rising in a conflict. Slow your breathing down, take a deep breath in through your nose, hold it for a moment, and then exhale slowly. Focus on your breath, and as you do, you'll notice the tension start to melt away, not only in your body, but in the space between you and the other person. Breathing, though simple, is an incredibly effective way to regain control in the heat of the moment. It's one of the most underrated yet powerful nonverbal techniques you can use to shift the dynamic in any conflict. We've explored how posture, eye contact, and breathing can help you navigate conflict without saying a word. But there's one final tool I want to share with you that might be the most powerful of all: silence. Yes, silence. The art of being quiet when everything inside you is screaming to respond. In moments of conflict, silence can be the most profound statement you make. Think about it. When emotions are high, everyone is talking over one another, each person trying to get their point across. But what happens when one person simply remains silent? The conversation shifts. Silence creates space for the other person to reflect, to calm down, and perhaps even realize their own emotions. It's not about ignoring the other person, it's about allowing both yourself and them the opportunity to gather your thoughts. Silence gives you the chance to respond thoughtfully instead of react impulsively. It's a pause that can transform a volatile moment into a productive one. This kind of silence is not awkward or uncomfortable, it's a space of respect. By remaining silent, you're showing that you are listening, that you are allowing the other person to fully express themselves without interruption. It's an invitation for the other person to de-escalate and reconsider their approach. And the best part? Silence allows you to maintain control over your emotions. It gives you time to process your thoughts and emotions, ensuring that when you do speak, your words are calm, clear, and more likely to lead to a resolution. So the next time you find yourself in the middle of a conflict, try embracing the power of silence. By doing so, you may find that you don't need to say a word at all to resolve the situation. Now that you've learned the power of nonverbal communication, why not try these techniques the next time you face a conflict? Remember, your posture, eye contact, breathing, and even silence can work wonders in creating calm and resolution. Don't just take my word for it. Test it out yourself and notice how the energy around you shifts. If you found these tips helpful, make sure to hit that like button and share this video with anyone who could benefit from learning how to resolve conflicts more peacefully. And don't forget to subscribe for more insights on how to improve your emotional intelligence and communication skills. Remember, the best way to handle conflict is not through words, but through your presence. So next time, try standing tall, breathing deep, and let silence speak for you. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next video.